Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, September 17th, 2020. Today we are going to be working on subtracting word problems. I am your host, Miss Mosley, and of course I have with me today my sidekick, Addie Jack. Let's go ahead and look forward to our problem. Before we do our problem, Addie wants to remind you something. Please make sure to get a piece of paper and a pencil to write with. That way you can follow along and show your work in your journal. Okay, our problem for today is there are 297 peach trees on a farm. There are 617 peach trees on a different farm. What is the difference between the number of peach trees on these farms? So if you remember back to Tuesday when we did the addition word problem, we practiced circling, boxing, and underlining. Now I know you don't have a piece of paper in front of you with this problem on it, but I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. That way when we are back at school, you know how to do that. Okay, so first we're going to circle our numbers and our labels. So we have 297 peach trees. We also have 615 peach trees. Okay. Now we want to underline the question. What is the difference between the number of peach trees on these farms? And I want you to pause the video here and I want you to think about what the keyword is. Remember, the keyword tells us whether we are adding or subtracting. If you guessed that the keyword here is difference, you would be correct. So we're going to put a box around our keyword. And difference tells us that we are going to subtract. Subtract. Okay? So we know that we have the number 297 and 615. It's important to know here, guys, that when you're stacking these numbers, even if 297 is the first number in the question, you cannot stack that number on top because the bigger number needs to go on top. 615 is bigger than 297, so this would not be correct. So you need to remember that 615 is going to go on top. 6, 1, 5, 2, 9, 7. And we know we're subtracting because of the word difference. We're going to start in the ones place. 5 minus 7. So I don't have enough to take 7 away from 5 because 5 is smaller. So I'm going to go over here and borrow from the 1. When I borrow from the 1, remember I'm taking 1 away, so my 1 turns into a 0. The 1 that I borrowed from over here changes my 5 to a 15. So now I can subtract 15 minus 7 is 8. Now I'm going to move to the tens place. 0 minus 9. If I have 0, I do not have enough to take away 9, so I need to borrow again. Remember, when you borrow, you're taking 1 away, so my 6 turns into a 5. The 1 that I borrowed from over here turns my 0 into a 10, and now I have 10 minus 9, which is 1. Now I go to the hundreds place. 5 minus 2 is 3. So our answer for this problem is 318. That is the end of our lesson today, guys. Make sure if you were having trouble understanding, go ahead and go back and rewatch this video again. Pause it where you need to, show your work in your journal, and move on to the next thing in Canvas. Okay, guys? This is Miss Mosley signing out. Addie, would you like to say bye to everybody? Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow on our live lesson. Bye.